Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing episode number 9, I think, and episode number 10 of episode number 9 of Pro Money Spent, the series where I take my Pro Money Spent team, Pro Pass only, and try to build it into the best team I possibly can to build basically a competitive level lineup here in NBA 2K26, my team. We have a huge episode here today in terms of MT making and just growing the account. As y'all can see, I'm at 500k. I think in yesterday's video I was around 425 or so, so we've already made 75,000 MT since yesterday's video. And then on top of that, we're going to be making a ton more MT in today's video as well from one little collection from a card that I sold here this morning. So we'll talk about that as well here in just a second. But before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's talk about how I made all this MT. So I had 425k yesterday. I then did a 5-game win streak in Triple Threat Park, and I pulled Amethyst Obi Toppin, which was awesome because I already had him. So then I threw my Amethyst Obi Toppin up on the market for 33,500 MT. He sells, that makes me 30,000 MT profit. Then I got back on the game last night after football, was sitting on the phone with my girlfriend, just playing and chilling, and I get into some Showdown, played like 6 Showdown games, and I won them all. So I had a really good Showdown session real quickly last night, but what that did was that got me to 40 wins. That got me another 20,000 MT. It also got me to tier 4 in Showdown, which got me another 10,000 MT. So just off the heels of that, I'm all the way up to 585,000 MT. And just with the MT that I made from the 6 Showdown wins and a couple of more Triple Threat Park games after that, that got me to 500,000 MT last night, because I did play 5 more Triple Threat Park games last night. I got to 10 wins, and I got the second deluxe pack, which gave me Jerry Stackhouse, which, whatever. I'm not going to use that card anyway. Didn't have the time at that point. I was ready for bed anyway, so I didn't go for 25 wins in Triple Threat Park. I probably could have tried to, at least. Would I have made it to 25 wins? I have no idea, but I didn't even give myself the chance to do that, and I guess that's on me, but whatever. I just didn't feel I grinded that last night. That being said, we're at 500,000 MT, and then I was looking at the Wild Gems market, and I'm like, you know, my team's really good, and I have some good point guards. I think I could afford to sell one of my PGs, and so I decided to sell Diamond Richie Guerin last night because Jordan Clarkson #1 is a freaking beast. I love this card. I think he's awesome, and I honestly kind of like him more than Richie Guerin personally. I think he moves overall a little bit better, having a nice escape, nice behind the back, fast jumper. Like, I really like this card. I like Guerin a lot too, but I really like Jordan Clarkson. I don't feel like I'm going to start Guerin anymore. So with that being said, I'll keep Jordan Clarkson. I have this D'Anthony Melton off my bench. It's a 6'3" quality defensive point guard, and we are likely getting Wild Gem super packs again tomorrow. No guarantee. We'll see what ends up coming out later today. By the time y'all see this video, they might have already leaked what's coming tomorrow, but as I record this, I don't know. But I'm thinking there's a really good chance we get more Wild Gem super packs tomorrow. If we get more Wild Gem super packs tomorrow, it's going to drop more of these good Wild Gems cards into packs, which is going to bring their prices down. Right now, the good ones are going for a crazy amount of MT. If you look at these Diamond Wild Gems and you find a really high level one, even just Tom Chambers, he's not even that good. 218,000 MT. Marcus Smart's 302k with 28 minutes left. That card's a beast, but look at the MT stack, like on these good ones. They're really going for a lot of MT, and since the price on these good cards has gone up so much, I was like, okay, I gotta sell my Richie Guerin, see if I can make good MT profit. Keep in mind, and I'm showing you all of this for a reason, keep in mind, I sniped this card last week. Let me see if I can find the screenshot. I sniped this card last week. I posted on Twitter as well for, like, here you go, 65,000 MT. I believe this was either Wednesday or Thursday of last week. 65k. Look how much he sold for. Yeah, I made after tax 280,000 MT basically. So profit about 215,000 MT off of that snipe from a week ago. And the funniest thing about it is there's a good chance Richie Guerin's gonna be like 120k tomorrow. Like, he's gonna be expensive, but I don't think he's gonna be 320k expensive. Just depends, I guess, how common Wild Gems are tomorrow and if they drop those super packs again. But point being, I felt like I needed to make some MT. We made some MT, almost 800,000 MT on the Pro Pass only Pro Money Spent account already. And we are 10 days into the game being out, like 3 days into the game being officially out. About to be a MT millionaire with a pretty good squad already, having spent no money. I'll tell you this, I know I have been probably maybe a little bit luckier than most in terms of certain things, but I've also spent a clear, I've been grinding the game a lot, and that has made me a lot of MT. And I've also just been smart with my MT so far, making MT on different things, from profiting on cards and buying these wild gem cards early has been really helpful. And like, they've gone up in price a lot across the board, and now I've been able to take advantage of that as well. And I think that was a great thing to do, because then if they drop tomorrow, the prices are probably going to come back down at least a little bit. I could pick up another card. Good chance I can pick up an elite point guard tomorrow for 200,000 MT or less, you know what I mean? And whether that's Ron Harper, Marcus Smart, or another Richie Garrett, or whoever it might be, and I still have MT, like a lot of MT profit made, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I feel like my team's in a really good spot, and I'm really enjoying Pro Money Spent. I do think long-term, in terms of competitive, my team trying to win King of the Courts this year and make $10,000, I don't think that this team's going to be able to sustain that level of eliteness. If I spent all my MT right now and bought a couple more cards, I could get it to the point where it's damn near as good as nearly anybody's team right now. And I probably will do that before this first King of the Court, but I'm not 100% sure I will play on this account all year for King of the Court. We'll see. If I do decide to take King of the Court seriously throughout the year anyway, I have no idea what the format's going to look like, if they're just going to be letting cheaters and boosters win, or what's going to happen with King of the Court. That's a whole different discussion topic, and that's something I'm going to have to figure out once we get into King of the Court once or twice and figure out how the system for that is going to work, whether or not it's even feasible to consider trying to win those, and putting a lot of time and effort and money towards trying to win those things. But that's a story for another video, another time. Point being, the account looks awesome, and I am having a lot of fun with Pro Money Spent. I think we're just going to hop into a Showdown game here. We're just going to play a Showdown game, see if we can get ourselves a win, and then we'll call the episode there, because I don't have anything else in specific for today's video. But the fact that I have almost 800,000 MT is crazy, and we are now 34 wins away from our second mode completion event reward, which would give us the ability to get a pink diamond hidden gem as well if we want to. So I'm gonna try to get that this week, and then we got a game on 10-pack box as well here at 50 wins. So with that being said, we got some rewards to earn this week, some things to do still. The MT stack is looking good, but definitely cannot afford to be to start slacking now. So with that being said, let's hop into a Showdown game, and let's see if we can get ourselves another win. All right, we're going up against Q Blastomaster. I played this dude in a gameplay, I feel like, last week. I don't remember what video it was, but I do remember seeing this gamer tag and laughing at it. I don't remember what video it was, but Q Blastomaster's got 85 wins. He's in tier 2. Looks like he's been sweating the game pretty good. Should be a pretty solid matchup. He's got Jack Sigma, he's got Clay, Bruce Bowen, Obi Toppin, and Spencer Dinwiddie. So I'd say it's a pretty standard team, but a good one nonetheless. So, oh, is this the guy who ran the same 3-point play every single play the entire game? Okay, so this Q Blastomaster played the most basic playstyle ever. Just literally 3-point plays every single play. So that was him. I don't remember. I couldn't remember who ran quick 4 horns for every single play, but I guess it was this guy. All right. Well, we're gonna have to see if we can get a stop. Sometimes this play can be pretty tough to stop, even if you know exactly what's coming every single play. So we'll see if we can do something about that or not in this video today. That's actually not that bad of a shot, but he missed it, and we get ourselves the board, and we're pushing the floor immediately with Jack Sigma. Hit it to Clarkson with the pick and roll, slip the screen. I'm kind of just throwing it at his face. Yeah, I knew that was kind of a questionable pass. All right, I'm gonna use the escape a couple times, then see if we can get downhill with Jordan Clarkson. Out to our pop, catch, out to the pop fake. Spacing is just not right. It just wasn't right there, and unfortunately leads to no points. They didn't get spaced out enough from each other, unfortunately, Stigma and Clarkson. So even though the defense was kind of out of position, they weren't far enough away from each other to really do much. So made it kind of tough to get anything real work in there, but I guess it is what it is. I tried to shoot. Okay, I was trying to throw a lob, and he threw a pass off of somebody's face. Okay, we got stopped. Unfortunate. All right, not a great start to the game, but we do have a 1-point lead. I'll be interested to see if this is literally going to be the same play every single play, or if he's going to try to do anything else in this game at all. Like, is he really just going to do this all game? Because if the answer is yes, this is going to be an interesting game. We'll see if we can get enough stops. I think we probably can over time eventually. The play is very good. There's a reason people have been running quick 4 horns play for quite a long time in my team, but he's going to have to green a lot of contested shots as well if he's going to win like this, playing quite this predictably. So he intends well, he wants to win, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, well, we'll see how this one goes. I'm not gonna lie, this guy plays so lame. It is insane. He has mastered this play, which I guess I should give him credit for, but I don't really want to because it's extremely annoying. But it is actually going to be pretty hard to stop. So we're gonna see how this one goes, and hopefully we can get enough stops on him to really make him work for this one, because he is going to literally try to do the same thing every single play the entire game. That should have been a steal, but Clarkson didn't want to play it. All right, 4, 3, good D. Beautiful. 2, 1, throw it up to Doug. He doesn't have time to get the shot off. All right, tie game at the end of the first. I am maybe not going to commentate a little bit less this game than normal, just because I do want to make sure, if at all possible, that I don't lose, because this is a very annoying play style. Funny username, but just terribly annoying play style to play against. One play, the same play all game. But if we're focused, we play smart, even though it does seem like this guy's good at running it. I hope we should be able to get enough stops to put ourselves in a good spot to win. So we'll see how this goes. I have played against stuff like this before, and it can be very annoying. It's rare that it's super effective, especially over the course of a full game, because you have to be so perfect to make it work. But this guy is good defensively. He does have a good team, and like, I do see a world in which this could absolutely work out for him to a point where he wins a lot of games. Like, clearly he's got 80-something wins doing it. So the one thing I will say, how do you have fun playing like this? That would be my real, honest main question. Is, oh, he got an illegal screen. Let's go. W2K. I tried to switch it and I didn't step on that at all. He was wide open for 3. So he is good at doing different things there. Like, he read that I was trying to switch that. He did a good job of creating the space and getting that shot and stuff. So like, shout out to him. That was well done, but he got hoed, and I appreciate 2K for hoeing him. So 15-11 lead, time to get a stop. This is where, if we could get a legit stop, we have a potential to extend ourselves pretty early in this game. You know what I mean? And really make him work early, because if he goes down multiple possessions, if we cut out the 3-point opportunities from this play, then I think it's just so hard to do, though. You know what I mean? Because if anybody gets stuck in the screen at all, he's just shooting over you. And I mean, I don't know. This is legitimately very hard to play against. I'm not 100% sure right now. So feels like if you make the slightest mistake, it's going to be a bucket every single play. And I hit the wrong icon. That probably should have been a steal, low-key. He's just gonna off ball and a boxed. I needed that board. Wrong icon. Holy. Can I focus a little bit? I'm dotting his face off. This guy stinks. Why is he getting a slowdown? He didn't get the no dip shot there, I don't think. Sigma didn't. That was weird. That was so weird. Okay. Hey, not quick for. Oh, no, never mind. Quick forehands flare comes back. I thought for a second he was actually going to run something different for a second. I was wrong. Good D, bro. And can I get the ball, though, man? Ugh. This is going to be one of those games that's going to have my emotions frustrated. I try not to let that happen very much anymore, but it certainly still does. And it's hard to not sometimes when this is how people play. But that's okay. It is what it is. Everybody can play the game how they want and how they enjoy and all that. And I just need to stop complaining and play the game. So good shot by Sigma, 4-point lead. Again, if we could get a stop and extend, get up a couple possessions early, might force this guy out of his comfort zone a little bit, get him forcing a little bit, making some questionable decisions, all that type of stuff. That's the stop right there. And we're pushing again. Beautiful. Stop on the break, find our shooter, hold the ball. Let's go pick and roll instead of pick and pop this time, because this dude he's been playing the pop really well, but he didn't play the roll well. Good stuff. He's off balling too much for his own good, probably defensively right now. Hopefully that will pay some dividends as well. 6-point lead. Step again. I got stuck again. It's really hard to get through, man. If I don't get through the screen perfectly, it's a wide open 3 every single time too. So that's probably the most difficult part about it, is you have to get through it. If I don't, he gets a free 3-pointer every single play. Big shot. Doug Christie coming off the screen. Pro 2-3. Get it right back. Let's go. Let's close this half out with a lead, please. And hopefully a multiple possession lead if we can as well. Good defense. He's calling the same play again. He just reset it. And I mean, I don't want to play against this guy anymore, man. I don't want to play this. This is not fun. It should not be this effective, but unfortunately it is. Thank you, Jordan Clarkson. That was a bad take. I kind of forced. That was an annoyed take. I need to make sure I'm not doing annoyed takes. We need to be smart takes only in a game like this, because when your opponent is this good at cheesing you, it's tough to do much about it. I got to start stepping with Sigma. I got to give up 2s. I'm giving up 3s too easily at this point. Like that. Last couple possessions have been too lazy defensively, is the honest truth. So making too many mistakes defensively right now. Good standing dunk from Sigma. 14 seconds left. A stop here would at least stabilize the half a little bit. 7, 6, 5. Good switch. not a lot I can do. All right, that wasn't even badly defended, to be totally honest, but it kind of is what it is. That's wide open. Come on, Sigma, bang, get it right back. 5-point lead at the end of the half. We got to focus because this is really annoying to play against, but we're trying our best, and I think we're doing okay. Come on, Siakam, big mash. Let's go. We got a mismatch. We're up by 10 now. We got a 3 to start the second half, and then we got to stop. Then we get a bucket. Now it's double digits. And now it's up to us to really not give up any threes. Just do not give up threes. Make him take his twos with his guards and make this as hard as they possibly can at this point, because now he's in a spot where he doesn't really know how to. I don't think this guy knows how to play the game beyond his plays very much. So my job is to minimize his plays as much as possible, and when they do work, oh, he's running something different now. Oh, he's boxed now, so he's running something different. Okay, I see. Beal's gonna come off of this pin down. Yep, dude, you're too. I get that you want to run your plays. You got to have more to your offense than just one play, and then, oh, he's figured it out a little bit. He's doing a good job. Now I got to run another play. I don't really know how to do this one, so I'm just going to stand still until it runs the play for me. It's easy to read the play art. Like, you got to be so smooth and precise with these plays to be able to run them with any level of effectiveness. And unfortunately for my opponent, I think he is already losing his level of effectiveness here. That he's lucky that wasn't a steal, to be totally honest. Yep, he's getting flustered. You can tell because Sigma was open there. He didn't dump it down. Another 3-point play attempt here. He actually did get open, but he missed it again. We got a little bit of a contest. It ain't flowing as good for him now, and that's exactly what you need to do. You get these guys out of their element, make them uncomfortable, and they start making a lot of mistakes. Their offense becomes very predictable, and not only predictable, but pretty easy to stop as well. And honestly, Klay Thompson, Bradley Beal, you got to be right up on him. Otherwise, that's the result. Green Bean, 15-point lead. And all of a sudden, what was a close competitive game that I felt like had a real potential to really frustrate me is a game where we're going to win by 15. Or we're up by 15 anyway. So now we're in a really comfortable spot. And in a game, no matter who you're playing, when you go up by this much, if you can get up even against a high-level player, if you get lucky and you have just a really good half, or algo favors you, or whatever the case may be. But if you find yourself up by 10, 15 points in the second half at any point, if you just refuse to give up threes, your opponent's gonna have a really hard time coming back. And while yes, the idea would be to not give up twos either, the real idea is don't give up threes. You see what I'm saying? If he hits a three with Bradley Beal, then I'm just failing. You know what I mean? But if he gets a dunk with Jack Sigma every single play the rest of the game, that means, you know how many stops he has to get to come back? He has to get 15 stops if he's down by 15. To come back, or sorry, he has to get 7.5 stops if he's taking twos every single play, and I am making him work. And if I run slow, patient offense and occasionally score, even if it's off some BS like that, wasn't a very good take, but I got blessed. I'll take it. I occasionally score and I run patient offense at this point in the game. There's just not enough time left for him to come back, especially if I don't give up threes. Closing out again hard with Harvey Grant there. More willing to give up the slip than I am to give up anything else. Make him work for every bucket, but give him twos, not threes. That right now is the strategy, and that is a strategy that will win you a heck of a lot of games when you build a lead, instead of getting you in these situations where you will sometimes throw your leads and stuff because, I mean, if you let your opponent get a bunch of threes up, that's how you blow a lead right there. So that's just something, it seems obvious, but it's something I would definitely recommend paying attention to at the same time. That's a bad shot. 6 seconds left, and we are flooding. Love to see it. No dip me as well. Come on, Klay. Oh my goodness, Klay Thompson tray ball. Let's go, that ball. I don't think that shot should be great, but it is. We'll take it. And we have a huge lead. Just had to focus up for a little bit. We're going to come out of here with an easy win. Let's go. I don't even think we really need to follow much of the fourth quarter, to be totally honest. I think we've seen what we need to see. So we'll come back here at the end of the fourth, get the final score, see who played well, and call the video there. Oh, and as I say that, he quit anyway. Cool, never mind. That's going to do it for today's Pro Money Spent episode then. I hope y'all did enjoy the episode. I'm enjoying myself, man. We are at 790,000 MT. The team is looking legitimately very solid. We are up to 47 wins in Showdown, I believe, as well. Like, things are going good. So I hope y'all did, sorry, not 47, 42. But I hope y'all did enjoy. Excuse me. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.